Hey, what's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. So today we're doing the ESPN recap from the July 13th card that ended up being headlined by Raymond Muratalla taking on Tevin Farmer. Originally, it was supposed to be a unified world title fight between Janibek Alamanhalai, Kazakh style, versus Andrei Mikhailovich. But Janibek, due to dehydration, was forced to pull out of the fight earlier in the week. So Muratalla and Farmer was moved up to the main event. So before we get into all that, if you could smash the like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel, I really do appreciate any and all support that I can get as I continue to build my channel here. So this one ended up being a pretty good, it ended up being a surprising kind of card. We're just going to discuss the co-feature in the main event. In the co-feature, Ruben Villa, featherweight contender, took on this fighter named Sagawa. And what a shocking turn of events here. Excuse me, as, Ruben Villa, very solid fighter, been in the ring with Emmanuel Navarrete a few years ago for the title. His only defeat. He went in there, a heavy favorite against the 4-loss Sagawa, and just got beat to the punch all the whole 10 rounds. He had moments. He hurt Sagawa, but he could not get a rhythm going. Sagawa was just beating him to the punch and outworking him, and Ruben Villa suffers a very tough decision loss and a big setback. He was the WBC's #1 ranked contender. This loss to, a virtual nobody will drop him significantly, and he's going to have to work his way back up. Very tough defeat for Ruben Villa. Something he didn't see coming, because he was rolling. He was rolling and poised to get back into the title mix. And this Sagawa just knocked him off completely. So I'm not sure if Sagawa's going to get, I'll evaluate him with my top 10. I'll look at his resume and see if this upset warrants a top 10 spot for him. But a very solid performance. And at the very least, he should get some kind of an opportunity later this year, heading into 2025. At least like in another eliminator or some sort. And Ruben Villa definitely not getting a what's next. He was on the verge of my top 10, and now he's going to stay out of it. And, just a tough defeat. He'll have to reevaluate. Hopefully he comes back for the end of the year, shakes off this loss. But the main event, you saw Raymond Muratalla, undefeated, highly ranked lightweight contender, battling former junior lightweight champion Tevin Farmer. And surprisingly, Tevin Farmer was not overwhelmed early in this fight. The first 6-7 rounds, Tevin Farmer was right there, was outworking, and I wouldn't say outworking, but he was winning the fight. But it was close, and Tevin Farmer, in my opinion, kind of shot himself in the foot. But then again, maybe he was throwing one punch at a time, not throwing a ton of combinations. Maybe he was doing that to avoid the work rate that Muratalla, and standing in front of Muratalla for longer. He was being effective with playing defense and getting out of the way. He was landing shots, he was landing more shots than Muratalla. But, Muratalla was kind of forcing the action, was pushing the action, and that's what was making it close. But then after the point got taken away, which, I can understand why it got taken away. The ref kept telling Tevin Farmer to stop holding. Tevin Farmer was holding the arm of Muratalla a lot. Was it warranted in that moment? It's tough to say. But I just thought it was a good performance out of Muratalla in the closing rounds. He rallied in the late rounds And I think what it was is Farmer just started slowing down because he started to get tired, and Muratalla started landing good, good hard shots, and I felt like Muratalla earned that decision. Like I would have given him about 6 rounds, you know, at the end of the day, maybe 6 rounds to 4, you know, or if you had it even at 5-5, that extra point from the point being taken away is what gave him the victory. So for Tevin Farmer, a good showing here, could get him in the top 10. Again, another thing I'm going to have to reevaluate and look at the top 10s and see if he's deserving of a top 10 spot following a solid performance against Muratalla. You know, I'll have to see. But he's definitely in that position to call himself a gatekeeper now, and guys should want to fight him if they can deal with his style. But for our world champion, you know, I mean, for undefeated Muratalla, you know, we'll definitely be doing a top 10 or what's next on him next week, you know, and I'll let you know what I think he's going to be doing moving forward following this this victory over Tevin Farmer. You know, it was a good hard fought win. He had to earn it, but and he's highly rated in the and actually a few of the governing bodies. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how he bounces back, who he fights. He called out Shakur, he called out Marianchik. Going to be very interesting to see. So that's it. That's what I got. That's my July 13th ESPN recap that was headlined by Raymond Muratalla, lightweight contender Raymond Muratalla, and former junior lightweight champion Tevin Farmer. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel. I appreciate any and all support. This is True Boxing. You've been hit with the truth.